All right, scattered snow showers now, but we're beginning to see the development of some lake effect that will be here this afternoon. That will affect primarily the usual spots, southern Erie County and into Wyoming and the southern Wyoming County and the southern tier. So that's kind of how we're transitioning, but cold for everyone, and other areas could see snow showers too. And even if it's not much snow, it'll be blowing around and make things slippery. A wind advisory in place until tomorrow morning. Winds could gust to 50. They've already gusted to near 60 miles an hour. And a winter weather advisory, 1 to 3 in southern Erie County. And then as you head into the hills, it could get up to 3 to 6 inches. Yeah, wind speeds are still gusting, 52 in Buffalo, 48 in Dunkirk, but most areas have seen a 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. 31 in Clarence, 22 in Ellicottville with some snow and blowing snow. Took a hit yesterday with the snowpack, so would like to bring some back. There is the lake effect snow that's going to set up and sit here for a little while and then begin to sag south elsewhere. There will be scattered snow showers around, but those will come to an end tonight. Tomorrow looks far quieter with skies remaining mostly cloudy. Temperatures will climb to near 40, but then fall to around 30 again on Sunday. So there are the wind speeds. Let's just basically, you're going to see these kind of numbers all the way until about 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And again, snow, it's not the snow amount with this. It's just a couple of inches, maybe the hills again, 4 to 6, but it's just whatever's falling will be blowing around. Snow showers, windy with falling temperatures. For tonight, we're going to see lows around 20. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Sunday, back to 30 for a high. Some light snow showers possible. Next week, it warms. We're going to see a rain and snow mix on Tuesday. And then Christmas, close to 50 with clouds and maybe a little drizzle or some light rain. A similar outlook for the south towns in the southern tier with, temperatures on Christmas near 50.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Jennifer Stanonis. Lake effect snow, it's a rare and unique weather phenomenon, and it can happen anywhere there's a large enough lake with cold enough air flowing over the relatively warmer lake water. A more common place for this, for all the weather ingredients to come together, well, it's the Great Lakes region, and that's where we see most of that lake effect snow happening. And lake effect snow, as we know, can have a big weather impact. So let's go more into detail on that and how lake effect snow develops. Well, you get colder air that moves over the warmer lake water, and as that warmer air rises, since it's more buoyant and less dense than colder air, as it rises, it cools and condenses and forms clouds, then precipitation and snowfall that dumps downwind of the lake and over land. And you can get multiple feet in a short period of time from lake effect snow. There are 3 main weather ingredients that need to come together for this. 1, cold enough air flowing over that relatively warmer lake water to generate enough of that instability for convection and that rising air. And the greater the temperature difference, the heavier the snow can be. And you can even get thunder snow. Also, you need enough atmospheric moisture in place to get those snow crystals developing and growing in that rising unstable air. And 3, the wind flow over the lake, best case, is over the longest fetch or length of the lake, giving that air more to work with in terms of generating more instability and producing snowfall. So the direction of the wind flow is important for the snow amounts and locations of the heaviest snow bands. For instance, over Lake Erie, when you get that southwesterly wind flow, that's when areas just northeast of the lake can get a lot of heavy snow, including Buffalo, New York. Same for a westerly flow over Lake Ontario. The eastern end of the lake then can get buried in the heavy snow. Another unique thing about lake effect snow is it is very localized. The lake effect snow bands are usually pretty narrow, sometimes only 10 to 15 miles wide, and just a few miles north or south of the band can be mostly sunny. And get this, a lake effect snow machine can just keep going and going for hours and days, generating significant amounts of snow very quickly, as long as the main weather ingredients stay in place. Lake effect snow events can be very intense and of long duration, producing snowfall rates up to around 5 inches per hour, creating whiteout conditions and blizzards. Massive amounts of snow, multiple feet of snow, can be produced in just a day. And lake effect snow events can last many, many days, which can shut down local cities and airports. That's why it is important to stay weather aware of updates on where and when lake effect snow bands can develop, and have a safety plan in place, such as enough supplies to hunker down through the storm, also alternate routes and travel plans well before lake effect snow happens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Stenonis.